What is up, everybody? This is HugoStarDance, and welcome back to another Just Dance 2024 edition reaction. So we just got 5 new songs, and as usual, we are going to be reacting to them. If you remember last time, we reacted to 6 new songs, and we got a conclusion of "Give Me More" by Britney Spears, and it looks amazing. And I think that's going to be high on many people's favorite songs for Just Dance 2024. So yeah, it's definitely because I love it a lot. Because like I can definitely understand what like where the appeal of it comes from. So we're gonna go through the same stuff as always: song, coach, background, choreo, and then a final score. I'm also going to be trying to speed through this as time recording this. I got to be somewhere by 1. So let's just get into it now. All right, then. It's time for the first song. All right, then. So our first song is "I Am My Own Muse" by Fall Out Boy. Now, judging from the cover, clearly looks like Rasputin, and he doesn't. I gotta be honest, he doesn't look too well. So I think this is kind of like the sequel or like Rasputin's point of version of Sweet But Psycho, because it looks like it's the same. It looks like the same background as Sweet as Psycho. So if you remember in Sweet But Psycho in Just Dance 2023, we played as the bride, and it seems like that she went through a nasty breakup with Rasputin. Also, I'm not joking. Rasputin is the literal name of the coach, not just his literal name of the coach. I know because there is a sticker of him from the Love Coaster season in Just Dance Plus. So I had to go look up to be sure. But yeah, let's go react to "I Am My Own Muse" by Fall Out Boy. I haven't heard this one. This sounds familiar. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so okay, so I think this is our first. I think this is our first Fall Out Boy song in Just Dance, and I guess it sounds pretty calm. I think there's a lot of other Fallout songs by Fall Out Boy that I think are like mildly better, like "Light It Up" or "Immortal" or like "Immortals," but it's not that bad. Let me listen to it again. Okay, I think I'll give the song an 8. All right, so for the coach and also for the background, I'd say that this song actually kind of fits the like the situation. Like um, it has like the same energy like as some Sweet But Psycho, but like from the perspective of Rasputin. Like, I think I heard somewhere that I heard somewhere that that Just Dance 2024 was planning like taking like a darker it was taking like a darker approach to like most of these maps. And I think that because even with Sweet But Psycho, even though it was like depressing, it had like a lot of color. This one it clearly doesn't. Like it clearly doesn't. But yeah, the coach of Rasputin, gotta be honest, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to go see him without the hat. Cause like we've seen him in like so much stuff, including Rasputin. We're all familiar with how he looks. So yeah, it's just kind of strange to go see him without the hat, without the like without the other jacket. But yeah, but yeah, it basically looks the same coach. It's he definitely looks like he's gone to fight, like especially like with the ripped jeans. I like it. oh, sorry, I'll give the coach a 10. Now the background, again, like I said, it's a much more it looks like much more of a darker tone. Looks much more like a darker tone to Sweet But Psycho. I wouldn't be surprised if this is in fact a sequel to Sweet But Psycho, because we ended that song with like Rasputin coming up and just realizing everything is in a wreck, and it's nighttime. So I would not be surprised if that's where this picks up. Um, I do like this is the same like winner here where it goes the no, no, you'll play along, let her lead you on, to be saying in that area, and then in Garden. So it looks like that it is also like taking the like the same direction for Sweet But Psycho. I guess we'll have to go wait and see. Oh, I love the I love like the windows blowing. I love like the like the winds blowing and then just pushing everything. I don't think we saw anything. Oh wait. Ooh wait, hold on a minute. Ooh, I like the paint is going up. I'll give the background a 9. Now for the choreo, it has like it's much similar to Sweet But Psycho. Again, I'm gonna compare this a lot to Sweet But Psycho because this seems to be a continuation of that story, as I said many times. But I like how it has a mix of both insanity and hardship, but it also has like a mix of like the original the original dance from where the coach was originally from. Like for instance, for Sweet But Psycho, it has the in your cold part, the that part at the oh my, and as we can see here, it's got the Rasputin move, and then of course also the like I remember seeing this like for in Heat Seeker. But yeah, it's a great way to represent the frustration. The frustration, like, no, she left me. I'm assuming that's what happened. I'm assuming that because like I think he's and that the bride left him, and that their place is all ruined. So I think I'll give the choreo, give it a 9. So that puts I Am My Own Muse at a 36, I believe. 18. Yeah, 36. So yeah, pretty good. Very good. And I think like, especially the ones with the Just Dance lore, that a lot of people are going to be interested in this one. But yeah, this looks like a pretty cool one. So let's move on to the next song. Okay then. Our next song is Rapper's Delight by Groove Central. Or more specifically, this is Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Now, this is kind of crazy because so in school I am actually doing a hip hop class, and I have to go, and it's not just dancing, I have to actually like watch videos and learn about history like for a quiz. And one of the things I actually learned about was like the history of Rapper's Delight. And I think, if I recall, I think it's like it's like one of the origins of like combining hip hop with rap music. I don't know. It was on an episode. It was on like an episode of the Comedy Central show Drunk History. But yeah, it's just so crazy how literally I just was learning about how this song is like revolutionary, and here it is in Just Dance 2020. Here it is in Just Dance 2024. So let's check it out. Also, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be animated, like like heat waves and think about things and stuff like that. So let's check it out. Wait, is this claymation? Oh my god, I think this is another claymation one. Oh my god, I think this is another stop motion one. Oh my god, that is awesome. And yeah, I think this is another I think this is a different stop motion company than the one who did Mr. Blue Sky, Wouldn't It Be Nice, and then and Shine a Little Love. Cause like the style actually it kind of looks a little bit like Robot Chicken, if you know what I mean. So let's start off with the song. It's a pretty chill song. But it seems like a pretty chill song. I think especially like for rapping, so I'll give it an 8. Coach is pretty cool. Like the coach is like, he's a pretty cool coach. Oh, and I just realized I like how when people get creative of instead of just like putting a just like a glove to go signified. So I like how for him the right hand it has bling, it has the bracelets, it has the ring, and of course I think that's also supposed to like to signify the glove hand. But yeah, it looks like coach. But yeah, I love how this looks a lot like Robot Chicken. First let me take a look at the animation style that's shown here. Oh yeah, the animation, especially like with the hat. Like you probably noticed it has like motion lines as well, like as it moves, like. And yeah, that's kind of like, I think that was like one of the tip-offs that this was not, I don't think this is like the same stop motion company as the last 3 stop motion songs we saw. I think this is entirely different people, and that's amazing. Yeah, I love it's a very simple design, but it definitely says a lot about, especially about the history of black history and hip hop and rap. So I think, and also how it's set in New York, that is very, very well and detailed. But anyway, going back with the coach. Oh, and it glows. Okay, yeah, that is a pretty cool one. Very simple, but I love it. So I'll give it a 9. So anyway, yeah, the background I think is pretty much a straight up 10. Mainly because again, I love the stop motion, but this also perfectly represents not just the song stuff, but the history of the song. It takes place in New York. That's where Rappers Delight was made. It's full of it's hip hop, and it was made by a lot of by a lot of black people. Again, it's an important part of the history. It's just it literally goes up. It's literally representative of the history of blacks in New York, and especially around the 80s and the 90s. This is perfect. This is perfect representation of the song itself. Oh, I love this effect. I love that. Especially, I love that effect. Oh, and then it moves on to just you can include rapping in a song with a melody. It's awesome. So again, a 10. And choreo, let's see. Oh my god, that's so awesome. I love it. I love it. God damn, this is awesome. Yeah, I love the dance. I think it perfectly captures hip hop. So I'll give it a 10. So that puts Rapper's Delight at a 37. And I actually got to go show this to my hip hop class tonight. Explain this to my class tonight because perfect. This is a perfect representation of the song. And the stop motion animation, it's very unique, very different. I just love it. So let's move on to the next song. So our next song is Survivor by Destiny's Child. Now I think I know this song. And also, I think this is also our first song by Destiny's Child in Just Dance. Like the only main song I know from them is Waterfall. Just, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the streams that you're used to. Yeah, don't know too much about it. I think it looks like it's gonna have like same feels as like Woman. So I honestly can't wait. Let's just jump in and see what we got. Yeah, I knew it. This is awesome. Whoa. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, honestly that was not what I was expecting, but bro, that is freaking awesome. Yeah, that is freaking awesome. So song. I'll give the song give it a solid 10. So yeah, the coach it. Okay, so yeah, the coach because yeah, this is the song I was expecting. Honestly, I think it's a much better addition than Waterfalls, because Waterfalls is too slow. Oh my god, I think like these so okay, so for the coaches, the vibe I'm getting here is this is like Run the World Girls, but 2.0, but like a little better. Cause like it's a trio of women, they look empowering, and there's like the whole world behind them. But let's not focus on the coaches. Like they kind of look a lot. They definitely look very alien. Like there's something very Star Wars slash Avatar esque about the entire map, and I like that with the coaches. At first, when I first saw them in the like thumbnail, I was like, okay, where's this gonna go? But then when I saw, it, it's like, okay, I get. Hey, but like, yeah, I love each one of them. Like, also can't wait to hear their names. I am kind of a simp for furries, aliens, stuff that's like attractive but non-human. Hey, but hey, that's just me. That's just me. You can hate all with me in the comments. It is what it is. Come on. I think you'd be lying if you said you didn't find them attractive. So yeah, I think for the coaches, I'll definitely give it a 10. Background is pretty impressive as well. It does, yeah, the background, it definitely, again, it has that whole Star Wars and Avatar-esque look to it. So I do like the. So yeah. Like I can definitely imagine them as being like Jedi Knights. But see, okay, so the thing is that I kind of expect there to be a little bit more to it. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, the background is cool. Like I think it's really cool, but I think like to me, what makes like some of the maps most impressive is the it's just like the story being told behind like the background. Like you can put in like a cool landscape, and that's totally fine with me. But if you want to go like beyond above and beyond, then also tell a story with your background. Like for me, there's definitely like a lot of large space. It's just a lot of large space. I guess that is supposed to go keep the attention based off of onto the coaches. Again, it's not bad. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more to it. Especially considering it's just a bunch, especially considering it's just a bunch of metal shapes, which that's very common in Star Wars. So I'll give the background an 8. Okay. As for the choreo, that actually looks pretty simple. A little repetitive, but it's got that sass to it, so I'll definitely give it that. So I think I'll give the choreo a 9. So that puts Survivor at another 37. Yeah, honestly, definitely. Also, all three of them smash. Okay then, moving on. Okay then, so our next song is Flowers' Fitness version. So this is the alt to Flowers by Miley Cyrus, which was one of the first songs that we reacted to way back in I believe June. Yeah. Oh yeah, June. Oh yeah, June, because that's when our sale came out. So this is one of the first songs that did, and I was kind of a little bit skeptic about the song. It's not like I don't like the song. I kind of felt like it was a little bit of a weird choice because I didn't think it was that danceable, but apparently there is a fitness version. So maybe that can actually prove me wrong. So I gave the song a 7. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out what this ensues for us. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, yeah, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, yeah, I can hold my own hand, yeah. Never would I thought that a song like this would be very much of a fitness version. Okay, so the coach also it. So that Twitter contest. Again, my submission for the coaches, they would be Marigold, but her name is actually Dahlia. But her official name is Dahlia. So I'm assuming that this is also a Dahlia, either or somebody else. I think she does look a lot like Dahlia. So let me actually see if I can go find the old version of Flowers and see how much it compares to that, because that was one of the things I liked about it. So started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Okay, so I think the fitness version, it looks a lot more colorful. In fact, the entire map actually looks a little bit more colorful than the classic version. So yeah, that's actually kind of pretty interesting. I get, but I guess there's one thing learned from physical is that colorful can definitely be more energetic. So I do kind of feel like it's a little weird to go have a flower pattern on a leotard, but hey, it fits well with the theme of the song. So I'll give the coach an 8. Don't think it's that bad. The background is the same as in the classic version, except that the blankets, or whatever, the fabric is actually a lighter pink, while in the classic one it was more of a gold color. Again, it adds but again, there's a little bit more of there's more of a vibrance to this map than there was in the classic version, which I think is kind of cool. So maybe I'll also give the background an 8 as well. So and finally for the choreo looks pretty simple. Definitely has a lot of flexibility. It's very repetitive, but like you know, if this is like a fitness, if this is like a fitness version, then you would, I guess it would that would kind of make a lot of sense. So I will give the choreo a 9. So that puts Flowers at 16 Oh yeah, so that puts Flowers alt at a 32. Yep, 32. So yeah, which do you prefer? This one or the classic version? But for me, I can't really say. So, alright, let's go on to the last song. Okay, so our last song is Butter by BTS. Now, I believe this is the classic version to the extreme version that we got last week. Because yeah, so for the song, I put that as a 10. Still keeping it as a 10 because I love the song. I definitely want it to be in Just Dance. Yeah, one of my issues with it was that I was a little bit confused, like with the with like the background and you know, like the background stuff like that. But maybe that'll change like in the classic version. So I do believe that this is the classic routine, and like, you know, the extreme version is the alt because that's how it was with Dynamite. So let's check it out and see if I can prove it wrong. Oh, that's a sick transition. Okay, that's honestly, I did not expect that. So again, like, it definitely seems like that, you know, the coaches are going to be the same as they were in the extreme version. In fact, you know, since it's like a BTS song, this is has the same like feels as Dynamite, where like in the classic version of Dynamite, it was all the 4 different coaches, and then they switched between each one, and then the extreme version, it was all 4 of them, and it feels like that they're doing the same thing for this one. So I think I put that at a 10. So for the background, it's like the same staircase as the one in the classic routine, but this one, if I'm not mistaken, I think it glows. Yeah, it definitely glows. Also, I think, yeah, it's more neon, which, okay, that's a step up for me, because you know how I feel about neon. I love neon. Oh, by the way, that's like an awesome transition. Oh, and even the outfit changed. Look, hold on, I gotta slowly pause it. Even the outfit, oh my god, even the outfit color changed. That's it. That's actually a sick transition. It's actually like a sick transition because like it's like in the blink of an eye. But that's actually a really clever way of like blending it in. So yeah, I'm still keeping in the score for the coach. But yeah, the background, it has that neon aspect to it, which, if you've been following my channel for a while or have known me for a while, you know how much of a nerd I am about neon. I love neon stuff. It is just one of the best. So I think that boosts up the score to a 9. Also, as for the dance, it looks a lot like a simpler version of the extreme version, which yeah. Okay, I can respect that. Okay, I can respect that. It looks much simpler than. It's definitely simpler than the extreme version, but it's not repetitive anyway. So I'm gonna go give the choreo a 10. So that puts Butter Classic version at a 39. Actually, like a little bit, yep, like a little bit higher than the extreme version. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 songs for this week. From the continuation of the Bride Rasputin in storyline to a blast from the past with amazing stop motion to Destiny's Child to our first alt. Well, I guess technically second alt for Flowers and for the classic version of Butter. So our first K-pop alt / classic version. I still think that Dynamite is the classic version. Yeah, this Butter is the classic version, and then the one we got last is the extreme version. But yeah, these are some pretty cool additions. Let me know down below what you guys thought. Also stick around a little while because I'll be posting a new mashup for a song that's not in any of the Just Dance games. Could be in Just Dance 2024. I don't know. But maybe it'll appear later. So be sure to go check that out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!